R-E-S-P-C-T. Wait, that's not how it goes. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, right? That's how you spell it? R-E-S-P-E-C-T. For some reason, whenever I hear the song, I always hear R-E-S-P-C-T. I never hear the E. Do you? Okay, that's all I'm going to do for singing right now. This isn't what this is about. I'm not auditioning for American Idol or any of those other types of singing shows. I'll leave that to the pros. I think the William Hungs and the Susan Boyles have it down much better than I ever will. And Kelly Clarkson's done all right, so I will leave that in their capable hands. What I am going to talk to you about today is that word, that phrase I was trying to sing out or stumble out of my mouth at the start, which is respect. Respect's this really interesting concept, I think, in our culture, because it's something that I think if you were to ask anybody out there, would you like to be respected? Would you like to have respect shown towards you? They would answer it undoubtedly be yes. Of course, I would love for people to respect me. I would love for people to acknowledge me. I would love for people to treat me with respect and kindness. But do you treat yourself that way? I find it ironic that so many of us demand respect from others, yet we won't demand it from ourselves. I don't know if you find this too, but I feel there's something really peculiar about how we say, that person didn't respect me, she didn't respect me, he didn't respect me, I'm disrespected in the relationship, I'm disrespected at work, I'm disrespected, blah, 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 blah. And then we don't respect ourselves. I find it interesting that so many of us will complain, bitch, and moan about not being respected at restaurants when it's surrounding food at the grocery store. Yet we don't respect our own bodies with the food we're putting in. I find it fascinating that people will complain about not being respected at work, yet they won't hold themselves to a higher enough standard for the work they could do. Instead, they go in and settle for the bare minimum. I find it fascinating that people will sit there and turn on their spouses or significant others, boyfriends, girlfriends, whoever it is, and say, he doesn't respect me, she doesn't respect me, he did this, she did that. But yet they won't respect themselves enough to heal themselves in here for the things in the relationship that are causing hurt. And if the relationship's not the relationship they won't respect themselves enough to raise their standards, to either work towards bettering that relationship or moving on to one where they'll get that. My friends, do you respect yourself? I mean it. Do you respect yourself? Do you complain about the healthcare system and why you're not getting what you need from it? Do you respect yourself enough to do those little things each and every day to try to prevent you from ever utilizing it, needing to utilize it? Exercising, eating healthy, drinking lots of water, all sorts of things. And again, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to make small of people who are going through challenging times out there. I get it. People are struggling. And that's not what this is about. What this is about is the things that each and every one of us, myself included, all of us have things in our life that we can improve upon if we only respect ourselves enough to improve upon it. You see, I'm willing to bet this. I'm willing to bet that if you decided to start demanding the same level of respect from yourself as you do from everyone else, I'm willing to bet your life will start to change like that. We've gotten far too forgiving and made it far too easy for ourselves to point the finger and blame everybody else. Her problem, his problem. His fault, her fault. Not own it for ourselves. If you start to respect yourself in the way that you're capable of, you'll find that you won't be struggling in relationships anymore. You'll find that a lot of problems and conflicts that you're having with friends and family will cease to dissipate. You'll find that your health will improve. The way you think and feel will dramatically change. I love the song R-E-S-P-E-C-T. And I encourage you to find out what it means to you. Don't just demand it of others. Demand it of yourself. I'll talk to you soon.